everyone and welcome to this week's video. This week's video is about the skydive, as I promised you like 2 weeks ago that it was going to be last week's, and then I promised you last week it's going to be this week, and you'll be happy to know that it's going to be next week, but it is also going to be this week. I'm splitting it into 2 weeks because I've got quite a lot of footage and videos and stuff. So this week is a bit about the skydive. I'll be recording the second part, so the part for the next week's video now. Someone's setting off fireworks for some reason. I think that's because of all the colleges and schools around here finishing. Probably people celebrating the fact that they've broken up. So yeah, sorry about that. That might be going on for a while. I didn't start until just after I pressed record. Yeah, so this is a bit, I think this is going to be a bit of information kind of about the skydive place and kind of about the fundraising and how that went and stuff. And then next week's video is going to be more information about it. This video is going to have the professional photos and videos in it that was taken by a photographer when I was actually doing the skydive. So this will be more formal, talking about the actual process. Next week will be more like what actually happened and my feelings towards it, if I was excited, that kind of stuff. So you can look forward to photos and videos this week and next week. But next week are photos and videos from the ground, so before, during and after, and this week's are photos and videos from in the sky. There were a couple of before and afters, but not really. So yeah, I think I mean I've told you this before. This was a charity event, charity fundraising event in memory of one of my best friends, Amy. And yeah, I wanted to do the marathon. I shared with you guys that I was going to do the marathon. I had to drop out. I think I explained that about a couple of months back, and then I think I might have even gone into it in video about two to 4 weeks back. I can't remember how long ago it was. So I was doing some fundraising. The event was actually done the day after her birthday, the day after she would have turned 23. And yeah, that's why I decided to do it when I did it. So it was a lot of fun. It really was. Like, it was stressful, the fundraising at the beginning. Literally for like 2 months I had like £45 maximum, and barely any donations during that time. Which was stressful. Like, my family hadn't donated, and they were donating towards the end. My mum and dad were going to donate right at the end, because obviously if I still needed more donations, they were going to round up to make it to my target. So obviously they were going to still put some in. They haven't yet, but yeah. So this is actually the Friday after, not the Friday after I did the skydive, no, yeah, the Friday after I did the skydive, so it hasn't even been a week yet. And the donations page is staying up and live, so you can still donate up until at least the 14th, because there's people that still want to donate until then. But yeah, so then it suddenly shot up in the last like 3 weeks or something, and I managed to hit my target. When I signed up, I pledged to raise £395. That was the absolute minimum that I could raise, and then I had to I wanted to raise more on top of that, so I set myself a target of £450 to raise, and yeah, I managed to get, I think it was, but before I jumped out the sky, like before I actually went up in the plane and jumped out, I think I got £435 or something, and then by the end of the day I had like 470 something or something like that. I'm currently on £495, I think it is, but there's still at least 3 people that I know of that still want to donate. So, and 3 other people that said they're going to donate, and my mum and dad. So my donations are really good, and between myself and Amy's mum, we've raised nearly £2,000 for the Cystic Fibrosis Trust in the last year. all on just giving. So we've done really well, and we should both be proud of ourselves. But anyway, so enough of the fundraising, let's talk about the skydive. Yeah, it was exciting. So basically we got there, I had to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, I think it was. Then I went in for a quick briefing, which is literally just a register, sign you in. Have you done it before? Have you gone through the briefing before? Then you fill out the paperwork, or obviously pay for a photographer as well. Then you fill out the paperwork, just, you know, obviously to check that you can do it, no medical things that are going to prevent you from doing it, that kind of stuff. And then you go and wait a while. I had to wait quite a while because there were people who previously had gone in the previous week to do it and couldn't do it because the weather was really bad, because obviously if it's really windy you can't really do it, and especially if it's raining as well. But that day it was kind of cloudy in the morning, it was raining a bit on the way up there, but once we were there, like, we'd been there half hour, 45 minutes, it was really hot and sunny that day, so that was really handy. It meant I got to do it that day, but it also meant I had to wait for these other people to do it before I could go and do it. Then I went into a briefing. It was just talking about landing positions, the position when you come out, things like the fact that when you exit the plane during free fall, especially right at the start, you need to scream, because otherwise if you don't scream you're going to hold your breath for the whole of free fall, which is I think it's on like 43 to 48 seconds is free fall. And then yeah, and obviously you want to be breathing during that, because otherwise you could pass out, and that's probably not going to be very fun for anyone. And then once the parachute opens, it takes about 4 to 6 minutes to get down, depending on how fast you're going, which depends on if you pull the bits on the parachute, it makes it go faster or slower. And yeah, I think mine was just somewhere between 4 and 5 minutes, I think. I don't know exactly how long my free fall was. You can time it, has the whole bit of the free fall recorded. And yeah, so it's really exciting. They go through all the safety procedures as well. And yeah, so I was really excited about that. So then yeah, I went to wait. After that, we had to wait a while before you could go skydiving, because there were still people in front of me on the previous planes, because there's only one plane that goes up at a time to do it. And I do it tandem, which means that there's someone strapped to the back of me, because I've never done it before, that kind of thing. So yeah, I have someone strapped to me who does all the work, except I got to follow the parachute a bit, which was super cool, super cool. But yeah, then I went up in the plane, got all suited up. I could put my charity shirt on over the top of my skydive suit, which was amazing. Obviously it went under the harness. But yeah, then you went up in the plane. I can't remember how long it took to get up there, but it took a lot longer to get up there than it did to come back down. You saw all these like cool things, and the world looked tiny. And then yeah, then we jumped out of the sky and landed. So I just wanted to say, the reason I'm squinting at the beginning of the set of videos is because the sun was in my eyes, so please excuse that. Also please excuse my waddling and the fact that even at one point I say it feels like I'm wearing a nappy, because it did. That's just the way the harnesses were. I could not walk in them. It was hilarious, and I nearly tripped over my skydive instructor's feet at one point. I'm sure you can probably see that and laugh at that. And that is all that I'm going to give you this week. There'll be more details and information in next week's video, so definitely check that out. You can see more photos and videos there too. But for now, I am going to leave you with the professional photos and videos from that day, and I hope you enjoy. So I'll speak to you soon, and have a lovely day. And yeah, definitely if you want to do a skydive, definitely do it. And what's even better than doing a skydive is doing it for charity, so you can do something amazing while doing something amazing. So please give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Comment something down in the comment section. In the description I will leave for you the link to my fundraising page, so you can go and check that out. And if you want to donate, you're more than welcome to donate, but it also tells you a bit about the story of why I did it and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you next week with part 2 of this video. This video and next week's video are on my Cloud for Glitter and Storm Cloud channel, so you can see them on both, and I will link the other channel down in the description, so you can check out both my channels if you want to. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week with part 2.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Cloud.
Cloud, what are you doing here today in this funny looking outfit?
I'm jumping out of an aeroplane.
Awesome, you sound very calm about that.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited. I'm not nervous yet, which is good.
Good. Any reason why you're doing it?
I'm raising money for the Cystic Fibrosis Trust.
Okay, cool. So you raised lots of money?
Yeah, I've raised quite a bit, yeah.
Nice job. So you're going to be jumping with Mr. Simon Beach,
Yeah.
who I think you just met. Do you trust him?
Yeah, he seemed nice. He seemed like he could have a good laugh as well, which is always good.
Okay, cool. So looks like we don't have many clouds in the sky today,
No,
so you
that's
might not
quite
get to go
handy,
through one. All right, so any final words before we go through out of the plane?
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side, have fun.
Thank you. Nappy or something. Maybe.
was that?
That was good. That was
Awesome.
very good. I didn't want to come down.
This is the first time we've brought a cloud down with us.
That? Yeah.
Yeah. Nice job. So,
Yeah.
you want to do it again?
Oh, definitely.
And why were we doing that?
I was raising money in memory of one of my best friends,
What do we get?
Amy. That's the
Amy.
way up. For the Cystic Fibrosis Trust.
Gonna hand up? Awesome.
Oh.
So great cause.
Oh,
You
my
had
legs
loads
don't
of
wanna
fun.
work. Yeah, definitely.
Don't forget to thank Simon for saving your life.
Yeah, thank you for saving my life. Thank you for not killing me on the way down.
And welcome skydiving.
Thank you.
Hopefully see you again
I enjoyed
soon.
that.
Bye.